Don't have a choice. Okay, how about number 3? Let's work on 3. Remember, we're identifying subjects, nouns, pronouns, and verbs, all right? Okay, here we go. Number 3, reader, please. You real?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
A young lawyer Mandela defended many black crimes.
Okay, how about the word as? Oh, there's another one of those words. We don't know what it is, right? We haven't figured that one out yet.
As.
Article.
No? Preposition. We're close. As a young, how about a? Nope, there's that word again. That's an article. Yeah, we don't know about that yet, though. We haven't talked about that. Don't worry, everybody look at me like, oh no, what is that? Okay, so a, not yet. How about young?
No.
No. No, so do you remember, we'll just say no if it doesn't have anything to do with what we're studying yet. Okay, what we've studied yet. How about lawyer?
Yes.
Yes, what is it?
A noun.
A noun, nice job.
Person, place, or
And then Mandela.
a noun.
Noun, what kind of noun?
Person.
Person, it's a proper noun. Sandra, nice job. And it is also the subject. Good. Defended.
Verb.
Yes, nice job. Well done.
Defended.
Ginger, yes. It is. It is the verb, defended. And what tense is the verb in? What time did it happen? Did it happen now or
Defended.
past? Nice. I get you guys doing this now. We're all going to do this together every time it's past.
Yep.
Yep, okay. What about many?
Yes, that's a number, ain't it?
Isn't it? Isn't it? We're not going to say ain't. Remember, we're going to stick to English, good English here, proper English. Okay, so many is a descriptive term, so it's a no. So we haven't studied that one yet. In this case, black, no, descriptive term, right? And clients, right?
Yes.
How about clients? Yes, noun. Noun.
Place, thing.
Clients are people. Okay. How about, and these sentences were actually taken out of a book about Mandela, just so you know. So it's kind of this is actually a little bit of history and a little bit of political science information for you guys too. So we're crossing subjects. How about number 4? I need a reader, please. All right, Jennifer's going to take a stab at it. Nice job, thank you.
They were charged with such crimes as not only land or living in the wrong area.
Okay, silly, ridiculous. The meaning of the sentence, ridiculous. The fact that they were charged with these crimes. But let's look at the words. What about they? Yes, we know what that is. What's that?
That's
We're throwing Florencia off. Florencia, tell me, what is it? What is they?
the black clients.
No. What part of speech is
Oh.
they?
Pronoun?
Pronoun. Nice job. Air high five. Air high five. There it is. All right.
It's a
So,
noun.
yes, it is a pronoun. Pronoun. Remember, it replaces. That's all right. Don't worry. Oh, then we have were. What about were?
No. Past
Verb.
tense?
Verb.
Is that a past tense? Is a word?
It is a past tense verb.
Oh.
It tells us how many. There were more than one, right? Because what's the singular version? Was. Nice job. Okay. They were, and then, oh, hold on, charged.
That means they were already charged.
It's another verb, right? Nice. Okay, good. So you say it's another verb. So if I got 2 verbs in a row, I know that one of them is a helping verb. And which word is a helping verb?
Word.
Were. Nice job. And which one is the main verb?
Charged.
Charged. Nice. And what time of it is? What time is it? Past tense. It is when, right? In the past. Good. Nice. Okay. How about with? No. You guys got to speak up now.
No.
With. Nope. Such.
No.
Nope. Crimes.
Yes.
Yes. What is that? Noun.
It's a noun.
How about as? We already heard this word. No. Not. Owning. That's a verb, isn't it?
That's a verb. 'cause
Owning is a verb, right?
The thing. Owning.
What about land?
Noun.
Noun. Yes, nice job. Or. No. Living. Verb. Nice job. And in. No, we haven't learned that one. The.
No.
Nope. Wrong. You sure?
No. Isn't that thing? It's wrong.
Is wrong. A wrong is in fact a thing, Ginger. You're on the right track,
You're doing something that's wrong.
but then you're describing what you're doing, right?
Living is wrong. It's describing what the living is doing.
Right. It's describing how. It's not describing what. It's
Oh,
describing
yeah, that's the
how.
key word.
So, is wrong a word that we've studied?
No.
No, not yet, because it's descriptive. And then what about area?
It's a location.
So that would be a person, place, or thing, right?
A noun.
Nice job, guys. Well done. We're rocking it.
Location, it says area.
Area, yeah. An area, the area, an area, like a location, a spot. Okay. How about number 5? Reader, please. You, sir. Thank you very much. Remind me. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me I'm going to remember. Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Several times Mandela was arrested for working with the African National Congress.
Aha! Several.
It's a number. That means many. Several
Okay.
times.
Well, what's it doing in this sentence? It's
Describing
describing what?
time.
Times. Nice job, Maria. Okay, it's serving times. So if it's describing, then it's a no. We haven't talked about describing words yet. Descriptive words, right? Times.
Yes.
We're talking about, yes, nice job.
Is that a verb?
It is not, it is a
It's
noun.
a noun. It's a thing.
Times, it's a thing,
It's a
right?
thing, it's a time.
Many times, several times. It's a moment in time. Do you see what I'm saying? We're talking about time as if it's an instance or a circumstance. Okay. How about Mandela? We know this one. Yep. It's a noun.
Proper noun.
No.
Proper noun, Joseph. Nice job. And it is the subject. All well done. Nice, well done. How about was? Oh, we've heard this one before. What kind of verb is that? Helping verb. There it is. Nice. Helping verb. And how about arrested?
The verb.
Verb. Nice job. And we call arrested, that's an action verb, right?
Past tense.
Past tense. Nice job, Joseph, throwing that in there. Look at you guys. Like, you're scholars. You're learning this like it's nobody's business so fast. It's amazing.
Good, because.
That's right.
The third, in the library, this is what the test is.
Good. Nice. See, learning it. You're going to do well on the test. Everybody's going to
Already did it.
pass. It's going to be amazing. All right, here we go.
Before we learned it.
For. How about the word for? No, not yet, right? We might know what it is, but we don't want to say it yet. How about working?
Wait a minute,
Oh,
wait
Sandra,
a minute.
go ahead.
I think I didn't get arrested.
Arrested is a verb.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, so that's the verb.
yeah. It's the main verb.
And was is the helping verb.
Okay?
Are we supposed to underline was too?
It's a verb, isn't it? Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Okay, great.
Good. How about for?
No.
No. Nice. How about working?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Verb.
Verb, that is a verb. That is a verb, but hold on a second, you guys. Let me ask you a question before you write down verb. If you say for working with, are we talking about actually working with them?
No.
Are we? So before you write down verb, I just want to clarify something. Are we saying that working is a verb because they're doing the action of working? Read the sentence. We have to read for meaning. I'm not saying it's not a verb. I'm just asking you to read the sentence clearly. Sandra, do you think it's a verb? In this sentence?
Working with African National Congress, no?
I would say you were right on the first time. You said yes initially. I don't want to confuse you. I just want you to read.
Because they're working, because it's working, it's an action.
Good.
So that's what I thought, it was a verb.
You're right. You're right. So we had it right. I just want you to stop sometimes and make sure that you're reading the sentence for what the sentence is saying, not just reading the word and trying to decide what the word is because you know that word is a verb or a noun or an action. Okay? How about, let's see, let's continue. How about with? No. The? No. What about the rest of this here? It's a whole noun, isn't it? It's one big noun, right? African National Congress, and we call that a?
Proper noun.
Proper noun.
There
Good.
it is, capitalized.
It's capitalized, good.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting close. Yes.
In this sentence, working, it is a verb or not?
It is a verb, Maria. It is a verb. Okay, number 6. Reader, please. Thank you very much. Ruben.
In 1961, he sadly gave up his lifelong belief in nonviolence.
Good. How about the word in?
No.
1961.
Yes.
Yes. What is it?
No?
It's a noun. Is it a proper noun?
Yeah.
Yes. He. Yes. What is that? Pronoun. Good. Nice. The pronoun. Oh, wait a minute. What did he do?
Gave up.
He gave up. And so that makes him doing something. So that means he's the what or the who of the sentence, which makes him the subject. Nice job. And how did he give it up?
Sadly.
Sadly. So that means it's describing how, right? So that's not a word that we've covered yet. Gave up. Is that a noun? Or is it gave? I'm sorry, gave up. Is that a verb? Yes. Okay, gave is the verb, right?
Yeah.
Because up tells us, kind of, I know it sounds silly, but where he gave it, right? Gave it up. Okay? And we'll talk about what that means later on. How about his? His. We've studied that. We know what his is. What is it?
Yes.
Yes, and it is a
Pronoun.
pronoun. Nice job. Well done. How about lifelong? Whew. Lifelong. What's that doing? Is that describing something?
It's a noun, person, place, or thing.
Is lifelong a person, place, or thing, or is that a descriptive term? That tells us that's a descriptive term, right?
Okay.
Okay. So what about the word that follows it? If it describes something, it probably describes a noun, which is Liza. What kind of speech? What part of speech?
Oh, it's
Belief.
belief is
A noun. Nice job, because it's a thing, right? And how about in?
no.
How about nonviolence? Is nonviolence a thing? Nonviolence? Yeah.
I would say it's a verb.
You'd want to say it's a verb. I would say the act of violence might be a better way to describe this,
Okay.
or the act of nonviolence. So what would?
Would it be a
what
noun?
do you think, Marza?
Because it's non-violence. Non is the key word, right? It's
So, well,
non-violent.
the non-violence part is not, the non isn't so much the key word, it's more the word itself. So
Because
the
you're not
word,
being violent, you're being non-violence.
okay, so the word violence or
I would say it's
non-violence,
descriptive then.
it is, you could say, I act in a violent manner,
Mm-hmm.
and then that would be descriptive, right?
Okay.
I act in a non-violent manner, that would be descriptive. If I say that the action is non-violence,
Mm-hmm.
then that makes it a noun. It's
Okay.
being something, it's being a
Okay.
thing. You see
Being
that?
non-violent.
So we're going to stay with noun on non-violence. Okay, you guys are almost there. Number 7. How about training?
I'll read it.
Yep. Oh, want to read it? Thank you so much. I forgot, Joseph. Almost forgot to read it.
Training guerrilla fighters, he was imprisoned again.
Okay. So, Joseph, I'm going to ask you to do this one. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Say, call the words out and tell us what they are.
So training would be a verb,
Nicely done.
and guerrilla fighters would be a proper noun.
Okay, you're on the right track, but we're talking about, what about gorilla? Is that part of the proper noun in this case, or is that just
No.
It's a descriptive term, right? So fighters is our noun. How about-
Subject, right?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be the subject as well?
Is it? I don't know. Who's doing the action? He. So Joseph, keep going. I want Joseph to try it here. Hold on. He. So Joseph, what's he? What part of speech is he?
It is a pronoun.
Pronoun. Well done. Try to hold you guys. Try to restrain yourselves from jumping in and saving him. How about was, Joseph?
It would be a verb,
Yes. And what kind? What kind?
a helping verb.
Yeah, that's it. Nice job. And then, hold on, we're gonna keep going here. Keep going. Imprisoned.
Again,
Imprisoned. What kind of word is that, Joseph?
past tense.
That's right. And what is it?
It's a verb.
That's right. What verb is it? Is it a helping verb or is it the, how about the, it's the most important, it's the main,
Yeah, main verb.
main verb. There we go. And last night, again, we didn't talk about anything. That tells us when, right? It says again or it did it again. So we're going to get back to that one later. How about number 8? I need somebody new, please. Yes. Oh, Elvis, are you ready for the challenge? The whole sentence, my friend. Here we go. Read it and then tell me the words and tell me if we're right.
30 years in jail did not break Mandela.
Okay. 30.
30. That's
What kind of term is that? It's a
descriptive.
There we go. And what about years?
It's the noun.
Good. And in. Have we studied that yet?
No.
No. How about jail?
That's a noun.
Well done. How about did?
No.
You sure?
Helping verb.
Ah, nice job. Well done. Look at you. You threw that down so fast. I don't even know. You stop yourself from that. Okay, did. And then what about not? Ooh, that's right in the middle of 2 verbs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that describing something?
The verb.
Nice job. Good. We're going to talk about what that is later. Nice. Good job. And did not. And then what is it doing?
Break.
It break. So is that, what is that?
That's the verb.
That's a verb. Well done. And then what about the last word there, Mandela?
Mandela is the proper noun.
Nice job. And what is the subject, sir?
The subject. Jail.
Hmm?
Jail.
I don't know about that.
Wait a minute. Mandela.
Ooh. Oh, whoa, what's the subject in this one? It doesn't say.
30
Years.
30 years. Nice job. 30 years. Well done. Sometimes the subject is something that you wouldn't expect it to be, isn't it? Whoa. That one was rough. Nice job, Elvis. Well done. All right. And I need another volunteer. Who's gonna hook me up? David, you ready? Let's hear it.
Offered freedom to give up his beliefs, he said no.
All right. Whew. First word. David?
Offered,
And what is that?
it's,
What kind of word is it?
a helping verb.
I don't know if it's a helping. You can offer someone something. You can do the act of offering. I offer this to you.
And it's the main verb.
Good. It's the main verb. We also call it an action verb, right?
Yeah.
And what tense is that, David?
Present.
He was,
He,
it was behind me. It's not in front of me. It's not right now. It's in,
passed.
that's it. Nice job, David. And what's he being offered, David?
Freedom.
Good. In his freedom, what part of speech, sir? Freedom. It's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that makes it a,
A noun.
a noun. Well done. And what about to? Have we studied to? We haven't heard that word. No. All right, that's a no. How about give?
Give.
Oh, is that like offering? Maybe you can do something with that.
That's a verb.
No. That's descriptive.
Is descriptive, or is it an action? You're okay. We're doing it. Does somebody give you presents at Christmas? I hope so. No? David, I'm going to get you a present at Christmas if nobody gives you presents. But if they...
I don't celebrate.
Oh, if you don't tell... Okay, well then I guess that makes sense. We'll call it Kwanzaa.
I celebrate Hanukkah.
Hanukkah, oh, that works too. So you get more than one present. You get like 8 presents. Dude, you're lucky. All right, you ready? David, so does someone give you a present at Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing an action, aren't they?
Yes.
And we know that an action is a...
Verb.
Verb, good, good. So it's a verb, David. So how about the word up? We haven't talked about that yet, huh? David?
Yeah, we.
No. David, I know you know this one. What about his?
It's
Close.
pronoun.
That's it. Nice. It's a replacement. Good. And then what about beliefs? Who can help David out and tell me what beliefs is? Amanda?
No.
It is a noun. Excellent job. It is a thing. And then David, I'm going to come back to you. He. We just said it was something just like the other one. What was it? Pronoun. Well done, sir. And what's he doing, David?
Saying no.
Saying no, right? So he's committing an action, isn't he? So that means it's a... What is it?
A verb.
A verb. Well done. And then how about no?
That,
He's saying the word no.
Noun.
Oh, is that a noun? The word no, is that a noun? Right? It's describing something. It's describing what he's saying.
Action.
No. Listen to what I just said. It's describing what he is saying. So if it's a person, place, or thing, he is saying something. So guess what? It's a noun. Nice. It's being used as a noun. The word no can be a descriptive word, but in this case, it's a noun. And you guys figured that out. Well done.
So what was the subject?
So what is the subject, Amanda?
David.
David? You're asking the question. You're asking me. I don't know. David, help me out. What's the subject?
subject is offered.
Ooh, is it? That's the action. Who's doing it? Who's giving something? Or who's saying something? Who's saying something? David, who's saying something? Who is saying something?
It's like it's implying the authorities were offering.
You are right. The authorities, it is implied. That's very, very smart statement that you just made there. It is implied that the authorities are offering freedom, but in this case, the sentence is about him saying something. So who is it that's the subject? He is. Nice, nice. There we go. He is. Notice that the subject isn't always at the beginning of the sentence. It can be in the middle of the sentence, and we're going to talk about that when we get into sentence structure.
Yeah, that's so confusing.
I know, that's where it gets confusing, because you just want to see that in the beginning of the sentence, right? So we're going to work on sentences first today that are at the beginning of the sentence. The subject is the beginning of the sentence. Last sentence. Whew. Guys, this was some work, man. You guys put your effort in today. Help me out with this last sentence. Brian's going to take a stab at it.
Finally released in 1990, this man became a symbol of hope.
Finally.
No.
No. Well done. Descriptive term, right? Tells us when, right? How about released?
Verb.
Verb. Well done. What tense is it, Brian? Past tense. Nice. What about in?
No.
No.
1990.
1990.
Proper.
Yes.
Proper noun.
Subject even?
Well, not the subject. But it's a noun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's a proper noun.
Nice job. It's awesome. It's awesome. Brian, she's helping you out. She's making you look bad. Keep going.
This? No.
This?
This is no.
No. This.
Man.
What about man?
Subject.
Absolutely. And what's this man doing?
Became a symbol of hope.
Oh my goodness. So if it's become something, what is that word became?
You are.
What kind of word is that? What part of speech is
I would
that?
say it's a verb.
Brian, would you agree? Became?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I would.
Nice job. You guys are tag team effort.
Yes.
Okay, how about a?
No.
No. What about symbol?
No.
You sure?
Isn't it a noun?
Hope would be.
Hope is, in fact,
Hope is a
you're
noun.
correct, is a noun. But what about symbol? A symbol can be a noun too, can't it?
Thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing, isn't it?
Describing the hope.
No. No, hope is describing the symbol. It's what type of symbol? It's a symbol of hope.
Hope.
So what's the symbol? It's a, what part of speech? Come on, Brian. What do you think? It's a person, place, or thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
A
it's a
symbol.
thing.
It is a thing. So
It's
it's
a
a
noun.
noun. There we go. Awesome. I'm super proud of you guys. You guys learned a lot today. That's a lot of info. Okay, I'm going to have a little fun activity before you go home for the day. I'm not going to force you to do any more grammar for the minute. Okay? I would like for you guys as homework. Oh, there's that homework word. Darn it.
Too much.
Is this a homework?
Vocabulary. So, okay, before we do the homework, so I don't confuse you, put your names on this, please. Names on what you just finished, and pass it up to me. And I'll bet everyone in here got full credit on this assignment because guess what? You corrected them as we went.
Oh, no way.
Oh! Come on, I told you at the beginning of the class. Okay. Pass those up to Brian, please. Sir? Yes. So, Liza, really quickly, I need to tell you the homework. Can you wait for just a minute? I'm going to do it right now, okay? There we go. All right, so homework assignment, guys. You have vocabulary. So you might want to take out that vocabulary worksheet that I gave you at the beginning of class that gives you the little list of homework assignment. And I'll tell you when that's due. That's due on Monday. Okay? Now, the second part you might want to write down on that homework piece of paper. Notice there's all that blank space at the bottom. That's a good spot to write it down so you don't lose track of the other assignment. What is that other assignment?
Write
Well-
your own sentence.
No, ma'am. We are going to type. Oh boy. Type. One double-spaced paragraph. Hang on. That's a symbol for paragraph for future classes, but I'm going to write it out anyway. You're going to type one double-spaced paragraph. That means you must have a minimum of 6 to 8 sentences. I do not want more than. No more. Well, so I should say a minimum of 6 sentences, no more than 8 sentences. Okay, here's the tricky part. You are not allowed to use personal pronouns. Oh no. So there's one of the words that we've learned, pronouns. What's the word that makes it personal? I. There we go. Here's our examples. Examples of a personal pronoun right now are I. I don't want you to use you. Okay? I don't want you to use we. I don't want you to use us. Okay? No. None of those. Okay? You can't use our. Oh. Okay? Those are the words you cannot use. Okay? That's the first thing. So you're going to write type one double-spaced paragraph. A minimum of 6 sentences. No more than 8 sentences. So stick to 6 probably. It's double-spaced because I'm going to edit these sentences. Okay? Okay? Not allowed to use personal pronouns. So wait a minute. What are you going to write? Going to use simple sentence. Simple sentences. Oh, so that means a subject, a verb, and an object. Very basic. Do not go. I know you guys love to write huge stories that are like pages long. I know I've read your stories. We need to get our language down to the basics so we can get it better, stronger, more active, okay? So you're going to use simple sentences. But hold on, you're probably still wondering in your mind. I can see it in Mark's furrowed brow right now. He's going, what's the subject? What is
I
the...
wanted to ask, we have to write more than one sentence on one category?
Yes, you are correct, sir. Thank you. So I appreciate it. I was misreading your confusion there for a moment because it said use simple sentences, and then I said, here's the thing. What's the topic? Oh my gosh, here's the fun part. Okay, so remember how at the beginning of the class we chose an article from the newspaper to write a little synopsis, a little story, a little thing in your journal? Okay, tell us about it. And then I asked you to read something in the book. What was it? Had to do with newspaper articles, didn't it? Great. So this is going to be a challenge. You ready? You're going to briefly, only about 5 minutes, and I'm going to let you guys out. About 5 minutes. You're going to collect, okay, maybe a little longer because you might need it. Okay, 5 minutes to 10 minutes of collecting the details of a personal story of someone in the room. What? So how do you write a sentence about that without personal details? What do you mean? So somebody in here had something happen to them. It's been, how long since I've seen you? 2 days. But I'll bet before that it had been, what, 5 days? 4 or 5 days? Something has happened in your life. Now, I prefer it be a positive experience, if you can keep it to a positive experience. A positive, I'm going to write that down, experience that another student in the class would like to share, and you're going to collect on a piece of paper, maybe on the homework paper, okay, a list of details. Now, hold on, pay close attention, okay? Pay close attention. List of details about the story, okay? Now think about it. Let me say, for instance, I asked Brian this same question. I said, Brian, what happened to you this week? And Brian says, I cooked an amazing, or how about this? I found a new recipe for flatbread. Amazing. Doesn't even use any yeast. Okay? And I said, well, tell me about, that'd be pretty amazing. And I said, so Brian, how'd you get the bread to rise? And he'd say, well, you just turn the oven up to 5,000 degrees, and eventually it'll
30,000 feet in the air.
So I'm being silly, but this would be the kind of conversation I'd have, and he would tell me about this instance, this circumstance, this thing that happened. Or maybe it was, hey, you know, I went to my local gas station and the prices had dropped. It surprised me, and I was able to buy gas for $50 instead of $200. Okay? Now that would be another story. Something very simple that happened to you that perhaps is positive, but you don't maybe pay attention to those positive things all the time because we're really good at noticing the negative in our lives. Let's focus on the positive. Okay? Now, hang on a second. How do I change? Here's the challenge, okay? How do I change Brian's personal story into a simple sentence that uses a subject as the main focus other than I? This is the challenge. So I'm writing about Brian, so what's my sentence going to say? Brian did what? He created or found a recipe for flatbread, right? The flatbread tastes like marinara sauce. Okay? And then the next sentence might be about the sauce. The sauce is chunky, right? Okay? Brian is an excellent cook. These are how we would describe our incidents. So you might need to collect information like the name of the partner, the time when it happened. Notice, you're a news reporter now, right? All of a sudden you're reporting the news, but this is the news that really matters because it's in your lives, not necessarily around the world. You understand what I'm asking you to do? Any questions? Yes.
That's the topic of the paragraph we have to write?
Yes, it's your partner's story. So we're gonna put the topic up here as a student story. Or the student news. There we go, student news report. Okay? I want to know what's going on in your lives. And you got to think about it this way too. I have to read all of these things for all my classes. So what do you think I want to read about? I want to know what's going on with you. It's how I get to know you better, and it's how I can use that in a class to make it more interesting for you too. Okay? So it's got lots of purposes. All right? So subjects, verbs, and objects. Who did it? No personal pronouns, and what happened. Very basic sentence. It shouldn't take you very long. Just a little paragraph. That's it. Okay? Double space and type. So get the details today. And then you're free after you have your details. And I am excited to see you guys on Monday, and we're going to keep learning. You guys are doing great. I'm so proud of you. It's awesome.
So we pick somebody else in the class who to share.
Pick somebody else to share your details with, okay? Sandra, can we work together? I'm sorry. You want to work with another partner? Because I want you to be able to collect the story.
Okay, Brian, tell me.
Or do you want to work with me?
Same crap, different day.
Let me make sure we don't have odds.
No comment.
We're good there. Mark, do you mind working with, maybe with Eliza to work behind you?
Which one's Elijah?
Right behind you.
I think she's got a partner.
Oh, Eliza, do you have a partner with Uriel? So, yeah, Michael, Uriel, maybe you could work with Mark. Is that okay? You mind working with Mark? Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure. So, it looks like we have one odd person. We need you to work with Reuben. Is that okay?
Reuben, oh yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Reuben, do you mind working with Sandra? Thank you very much.
You know what? Right away.
That's right. Reuben, is that okay? You're gonna be famous.
It's going to be actually the interpreter signing.
I know. I'm just being silly.
Wait, maybe I need to go. Yeah, sorry. I better see. Okay, it's good now.
So again, just the basics. Just the basic story. Little brief story.
Write down details. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You guys should hang out. You can talk about it.
Last weekend, I was very busy. I was following my schedule of activities. Things that you need to get done.
Positive. Back.
You're gonna watch. They're playing Arizona.
My other job is making cupcakes for me and selling them to collect profits. So I didn't do that earlier. I think that's it. Let's see how many.
I'm not sure really.
I would hope.
Do you want to ask this teacher?
Beer. 49er jersey. You have your 49er gear. College Kaepernick. Oh, that's Kaepernick this week. A couple.
Yeah, that's the word. My name Okay, you're Ruben, right? Okay, I guess I can do it. Why don't you go ahead and tell your story? You're going to have to wait.
Well, yesterday I was doing my own side job, landscape maintenance.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt real quick. It sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun. You got a lot of things to talk about. That's good. By now, if you haven't switched stories, okay, you need to switch stories so the other person can get as many details as you're offering, okay? So a couple of people may be still talking about their own story. We need to switch gears and have the other person share their story so you guys have enough time before class is out, okay? All right.
I took my time to actually gather as much information from the house has a training stage. So I realized that Chinese, they always make it awkward and try to confuse
You want
to make it look bigger, or I'm not sure how to explain it. It's like the images are so small, but because the architect that did it, they haven't experienced what the bigger picture is, so they tried to make it smaller and then see how rocks and simple plants actually can make a big picture. If you just look at it for a long time and recognize all the details that they tried to to the person.
That's really cool.
Yes, so I had fun actually just looking at that, so I'm thinking the next time I take a picture and actually get involved in things like that, because things like that has a lot of details and just don't really understand. Take a picture of things that they have around us.
That's gotta be busy on Sunday.
That sounds very interesting.
Everyone's just there.
Because I was like, I wanted to move forward and hear you better, but she's taking me way over here.
Yes, I was speaking to you. I should have spoken to you first. Because this is kind of neat to be the translation and
Yeah. Who to focus on? It's hard, I know. Yeah. It's hard for me. I have a problem with, if I talk, I want to sign to. It's like, who do I sign to? If I'm using the interpreter. It's like, no, I need to sign to you, not my interpreter. So it's I'm still here. Perfect. Okay.
I'm not gonna put that. I'll just say you 10 times talked out loud. We'll make it easy to
Oh, yeah.
They didn't tell me
He serves James.
Case right there.
Point of the name is
Okay.
All right. You should finish up your stories.
Yeah.
And you got about 2 minutes. And then I hope you have a good day and enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on Monday with a paragraph and your vocabulary. Remember, they are your own sentences.
Okay, I do have a question. We were talking about, we're making a list right now?
You're
Is that what we're doing?
You are identifying the details of the story so you can write a paragraph about that story this weekend. So the details might be his name, Reuben, and the time it happened, and what happened, and where it happened. Those would be good details to add to the paragraph.
Oh, I got to go.
Okay.
8:30
Can you ask Sandra?
It feels like we don't have enough time. so.
No, I can stay. I got nothing to do.
I have a class next period.
So
We could trade emails.
that would be
Sure.
yeah. It doesn't. It's okay
Feedback.
if it's okay if you would like to write a story about another individual that you know, because some of the other students who left a little early had to do that for her. Maybe interact with, maybe you have a daughter, right? Or son.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe about your
Yeah,
daughter.
she'll give me a long story.
That's okay. That might be, that might
It's
be.
hard for me to say, but right now, my daughter's not with me.
Oh, okay. Perhaps some other person that you know, a friend or relative might be useful, or a person that you interact with.
I really feel like I have nobody, especially not my daughter.
Okay, so maybe just the email would be fine. That's okay. Is that okay with you, Ruben?
Is that okay?
Cool. Great. So why don't you guys exchange
Can
it?
you write your email?
There we go. I'm only going to collect the paragraph. This is just for me to read and work on your writing for you.
Oh,